Good morning. Welcome to episode 5 of Hot Air. Today we have a special guest with us. For the first time ever, it's 3 people around one microphone under one blanket fort. I would like to welcome our special guest, Zoro. Welcome to the show, Zoro.
Thank you.
A little mini clap.
A little fairy clap I think is in order for our very special guest here.
It's a great pleasure for me to be here, and I'm sure it's a great honor for both of you to have me here too.
Definitely.
I have no idea.
As the first guest with both of us, and not a guest out of necessity, like we had with Martin. We had to have someone on.
I mean, it's pretty cozy, this setup. I was not expecting this.
We always mention this.
We do talk about it.
I had much greater expectations, but I think
for the
this is...
people at home who don't know, our setup is we have a table, and on the table we put some chairs, and then we have a wooden board between 2 chairs at the edge of the table, and then have blankets draped over.
It's very cozy, very
It's
cozy.
very cozy. We're all very close together.
Before we begin, Noah, can I add some things?
Yeah.
Can I say 3 things to be specific?
You can say 3 things.
So
Go ahead.
first of all, when the show first started, I was very excited, and I was like, one day, it's my dream when I grow up, I want to be a guest on Hot Air. And today, that dream is being fulfilled. I want to thank both of you for that. And I also want to say to everybody who dreams that never give up on your dreams. You never know, one day you might be on a show, on a podcast one day, and your dreams might be fulfilled.
Surrounded by 2 privileged white guys.
Indeed.
Okay.
I have 2 more things, Noah. Relax.
Oh, you have 2 more things. I'm sorry. Continue, please.
Yeah. The second thing I wanted to say was that I forgot actually.
Because I interrupted you. It's because I interrupted you.
Yeah.
You see
I'm so
what
sorry.
you see?
See, now you're interrupting me. You're interrupting him.
Wait, what's going on now?
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on.
Triple
Who's
interruption.
talking right now?
Are you interrupting my interruption?
Zoro, are you interrupting? Zoro?
Anyway,
Anyway.
do you still know what the third thing was?
I know what the third thing was.
Okay,
Noah.
sorry,
the
go
third
ahead.
thing is that finally that I'm here now, I'm planning to hijack the show.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I have 2 very simple demands for you, Noah.
Okay.
The first demand.
First of all, we don't negotiate with terrorists, but no.
That might change after today, Noah.
Okay.
Oh no.
So I have 2 simple demands. The first demand is that whenever you advertise your podcast today, you're gonna use Central European time instead of your so-called freedom time.
It's free. Yeah.
It's so-called
Freedom
freedom.
time.
It's so-called freedom, Noah.
So-called. No,
Yeah.
America, the bastion of
All right,
freedom.
That's
in
my
the
that's
modern
my first
day.
demand. And my second demand is that I'm a man of the people,
Yes.
and the people want their voices to be heard.
Yes.
So when you initiated the podcast, you promised us that you will read all the comments on the chat, but that has not been happening. You've been slacking. You've been lacking, Noah. That's not good. So my second demand is that around the 45-minute mark, you're gonna read all the comments on the chat, and you're gonna react to them.
I will not.
Failure to comply with these demands will result in me disturbing the podcast by farting noises.
Oh, I see.
To demonstrate.
No.
No.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure Dunphy would agree with me. He would join with me because he thinks these demands are reasonable, right, Dunphy?
I think they are reasonable if we read the good comments.
I think, I concur.
Yeah.
I will,
We can agree
We will
with-
select, I think a compromise is necessary. I will
I'll agree.
advertise both in freedom time and European time. And I will secondly we will select some of the comments to
Yeah,
read it.
let's see how
at
it
the
goes.
45-minute mark.
Let's begin.
Let's see how many
So,
thoughts I
first of all, for those of you not listening live, you can listen to us live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Freedom Time, and also, for those of you who don't want to do the conversions, that's 5 p.m. Central European Time.
Much better. Much better.
So, first of all, our first thing that we want to discuss today is my dad, who is a listener of the show, left us a sealed envelope on the table with a Post-it note, discuss. So what I'm going to do is, here it is. Here's the
Should we let our guest open it?
Do you want to? Yeah.
Why
I
not?
think
Why
here.
not?
I think in case it's something that's going to kill us.
Should I do a ASMR type stuff?
Yes.
Try to do some ASMR strip stuff. So he's slowly peeling the Post-it off. Just go for it. Just rip it open. Just go. Okay, so describe to us what do you see in the envelope?
I see
Take it out. Take it out.
a wire type mechanism.
A wire type mechanism.
Oh, it's a string with a heart attached
It's
on it.
okay.
It's a necklace.
It's
What?
a necklace.
Interesting.
Is it edible? May I
It's
try?
not edible. It's
sure?
made of wood.
It looks like a biscuit.
It's.
Can I try? Can I see?
No,
if I,
don't
can
put
I
it in
bite
your
and
mouth.
see if
Don't put it in because I think it's my dad's.
Okay.
And I don't know why he would
can't see.
have it.
Why
just
would
has
you think
tooth
that? Why
marks.
would
I
you
don't
think
know.
that,
I don't know. But what are the thoughts, people, on this necklace?
I was expecting there to be a note with a topic on it.
No,
But-
but we have to discuss this thing.
What is this thing?
It's a necklace. It's a rope-tied necklace.
It's a rope.
Does it
with
have
a
an
wooden
engraving?
heart. It doesn't have an engraving.
What does it smell like, Noah? Smell it.
It smells like Actually, it's scented wood.
Is it actually?
Yes, it is
or
scented
or is
wood.
that scented?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, but look, the rope is in the beginning. The rope is thin, and as you go towards the wood piece, it becomes
gets thick.
It gets thicker, yeah.
This is very
So,
strange.
actually, so while we think about that throughout the show, and we'll come back to it at the
Can I
end.
wear it?
You can wear it, yeah, as a talisman of good luck. I wanted to talk about
What if
something.
it brings bad luck?
Huh?
What if it brings bad luck?
I don't think it will, and otherwise, the podcast is going to go downhill. No, but so I wanted to talk about something that happened to me again with mice, and this is kind of follow up from last week. Is at my mom's house, where I visit quite often, we have 3 cats, and we live in the dunes, and that's like by the ocean, so the cats go outside all the time.
Oh, so catching a mouse on a vacation.
Yes. Yeah. No. So I went to go lie in bed and I opened my blanket and there was a dead mouse in my bed.
That's weird.
Are you sure he was dead? Maybe
It was dead.
Maybe it was
yes,
sleeping.
it
though.
was. No, it wasn't sleeping.
Did
it
you
was.
poke it and check?
And I didn't poke it, but I disposed of the mouse.
How did you know it was dead?
Huh? Because it didn't move and it didn't run away from
It
me.
was sleeping, Noah.
No, because then it would have woken up.
Deep slumber.
Point is the question I want to ask is, what do you guys think? What would you have done in this situation?
I would have checked to see if it was really dead.
Okay, it
I would
was.
I would have poked it first.
Okay, it was dead.
Yeah. And
I
then
can
would-
guarantee.
Then I would have disposed of
Would
it.
you slept in that same bed?
I would probably wash the sheets.
Yeah, and then you change sheets and you just sleep in the same bed.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I thought it was quite gross, so I slept in my sister's bed for the night.
Why?
Ooh, how
Well, no,
old
'cause
was the
she's-
mouse?
I was like a couple days old. It was like a nasty mouse. It was like a shriveled mouse.
shriveled.
It was a
Ooh.
shriveled mouse.
So the
no
juice-
maggots, none of this.
What about juices?
I didn't see any juices,
Okay.
but it was still gross.
Ooh. How
And
did it get
apparently,
Yeah, how did it end
apparently
up in
what
your
happened? Well, the cats they just hunt things,
And they put it in your bed.
They can.
They
But
climb-
what had happened was is even more disturbing is my mom's I guess boyfriend person that she's seeing for a very long time, like committed, had snores sometimes. So when it's really,
Snores.
snores. So when it's really bad, she goes to sleep in my bed when I'm not there, right? And then what had happened is while she was sleeping, she felt some scratching on her leg,
Oh.
and turns out
was
that
the-
was the mouse that was dying because my
Oh.
cat was hunting it.
When she was in bed.
Yeah. And she already thought it was strange because all the cats were gathered around her bed and she didn't understand why. And then while she was sleeping, there was scratching on her leg. And then the mouse died.
And she did not help the mouse.
No, because she didn't realize it was a mouse. She just thought it was something scratching.
And
Or
she
something.
let it
just like
scratch.
something that was itchy
But-
or something. It was just like a little and then stop.
But in that scenario, would you help if you saw the mouse? You found the mouse. Would you help it or would you kill it? Would you do a Zorro and just snap its neck?
I wouldn't. No, I can't. First off, I don't think I don't know if I could snap its neck. But what I would do is if I would find a mouse and I would
No,
catch it.
if it was, I'd find a new place for it. But if it was dying,
No, but how am I sure if it's going to die? I don't know. So what I would do is I would take it and I would put it outside, or I'd go to the forest because
But
there's a
then
forest
your,
nearby. And
then
put it
your
into the
cats
forest.
would go after it.
No, because I'd leave the cat, keep the cats in, and I wouldn't let the cats see where the mouse has gone. We've had so many times where there have been animals inside our house, where we've had blue jays in our bathrooms.
Dead?
No, alive, and it's just sitting down on the top of our shower, and all the cats are by the entrance of the bathroom hunting it.
No, I feel like your cats may have been on some sort of ritual.
Oh yeah, no, we think this. We think our
Yeah.
main one of our cats is a black cat, and he loves hunting, and he's the one that hunts the most. And we think he's some sort of satanic worshipper because we find decapitated rabbits in the middle of our house and it's all this gross
So
stuff.
the black cat hunts the most.
Yes.
I remember what my second point was.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
this is folks.
I wanted to give a disclaimer
Oh, okay.
that whatever I say today, my opinions, viewpoints, and whatnot, they should be taken with a light heart and shouldn't
Okay.
be taken seriously.
Well, I think that's the case for everything that we see on
Because
the show.
you know how these days people's pasts are being dug up against them, and then there's lots of lawsuits and all that. So someday, I believe, when this podcast becomes famous, and if I become famous, which is highly unlikely, then this podcast should not be taken up against me.
Yeah. See, you may
Yeah.
say this,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
what's
this is-
definitely going to happen?
Yeah.
Either the journalists, if you were to become famous, are just going to edit that out and just use
Oh.
little sound bites.
Can I have a copy of this then?
I have a copy. Yeah, and
can
it'll
you send me that?
it'll be up. But
Yeah.
regardless, they don't care. They'll just be like, no, look what he said, and then it's out of context completely. So, okay, so I wanted to discuss something else with you guys,
Yeah.
which was is if you were living in the medieval period, what would your jobs want to be? What would you want to be doing as your job?
Ooh, that's a hard question.
What jobs are available in medieval
Any
times?
job, all of the jobs.
I was watching National Geographic today,
Okay.
and there were a series in Germany, and there was this castle, and there were two mountain climbers who were going down the castle, and were hitting it with rocks, hitting it with hammers,
Yes.
and that was pretty interesting because what they were doing, they were putting out the stones that were loose on the castle, so that when visitors come, the stones don't fall on top of them.
No, nice people.
Yeah,
But what would you want to?
I think that would be a fun job.
Is
Roping down castles, hitting it with hammers.
Yeah, but keep in mind, you don't have any safety gear.
I'll make one.
No, but like
Maybe this is what the rope is for.
no, because keep in mind, you are not. It's not as if you get teleported back, and have your current knowledge. No. You've grown up in the medieval period, and then you still have like your metal work. Metal's very expensive. Brass is very whatever. All these ropes and things, you can't properly afford that. So it'll just be you kind of free climbing it. That seems dangerous, no?
I would adapt, no. That's what humans
No, but
do.
there are other jobs that you could do.
But I want to do this job. I want to be a mountain climber.
Yeah, but why? Why do you want to do
It's
this job?
cool.
But it's
got on Nat
dangerous.
Geo Wild.
It's dangerous.
I get to hit castles with hammers.
All right, Dunphy, what would you want to do?
Simple. Become the king.
Become the king. No, but you don't.
It's that simple.
No.
I can hit as many stones on walls as I want, kill as many villagers. It's great.
No, see, this is what I was thinking. You could become the lord of the town or whatever, or mayor. No, not mayor.
What
lord
about
or
the
king.
Lord of the World?
No,
Is
because
that a job?
no, that's not a job.
Could be.
It could.
Oh, that's God.
But that's God. Yeah.
Okay, I want to be God.
So no,
Eh.
but see, no, because what the situation is I think the goal is to live as long and as happily as possible, right?
Who made that goal?
Well, okay, this is what for me the goal. I'm explaining my thought process and why I wouldn't want to be the Lord or king is because as king you suffer of constant job insecurity because someone's always trying to take your stuff.
That's true. That's
You know, you're some guy in France because I'm imagining like a sneaky or whatever. Some guy in France wants to take all your stuff, or some peasants in Scotland want to invade, or this kind
I
of thing.
changed my choice.
Oh, you changed your choice.
You ever heard of Ray Donovan?
No.
He's a fixer. He fixes issues.
Okay.
I'd want to be a king's fixer.
A king's fixer.
So what you do is, if they have, someone's threatening to kill me, you go kill that person
like,
first. If someone's got money stolen, you
Yeah,
go steal
but then
it.
if if the regime changes, you'll still get killed.
No,
I will, but I'm loyal to someone.
Yes, but
What
when
if-
that person gets dethroned, you're out of a job and
What
you
if,
might be dead.
What if you're loyal to the throne instead of the person?
Exactly. I could be the civilizations. Oh God, I can't speak today. I could be their fixer, just the
Okay,
community's
Be
fixer.
like
I-
a medieval hitman.
I would want to be. I would want to be a blacksmith.
I thought that was going somewhere else.
No, I would want. No, I wouldn't want to be a blacksmith because
Do you want to make swords?
I want to make swords, shields, whatever. Because in peasants, low-skilled peasants are very replaceable.
Yeah.
In this kind of medieval society. However, a skilled blacksmith will not be, because their ability to make swords and shields is such a high level craft and such a high valued craft that any kind of regime change will still let me keep my job. Because this is the thing, is in medieval times, you have all this disease and all this stuff. The main thing to keep you off the streets is job security. And job security, imagine if you're like a really like BA blacksmith,
Yeah.
B.A. blacksmith.
like a badass blacksmith.
Oh.
Oh,
thought you meant
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Bachelor's in blacksmithing.
No.
Something.
So, no, if you're really like a really good blacksmith, a good sword can go for as much as a house.
That is true.
They take months of work, and then all of these people and the Lord themselves would want your services. So you're valued, so they wouldn't want to kill you.
The reason I didn't say blacksmith was because I've noticed there are a lot of issues coming up with unions based on people who cut stones and stuff. It's because all that dust, it goes in and you die of asbestos and all this sort
Yeah, but
of
it's
like,
not. I'm not mining, man.
medieval-
I know, but
it's
like
medieval
you're still,
times, isn't
yeah,
it?
but
First
you're
off, medieval times, there's
yeah,
poo in the streets and
And people-
everything.
people
I don't
don't
think
care
dust
about-
in your
yeah.
lungs. is the biggest
Defecation!
issue. Yeah, no, I don't think like cholera and the Black Death are more of your issues there. Not asbestos poisoning.
What about a knight?
a night? No, because then you
just get
you'll get
killed.
But you get all the dames.
Yeah, but like a blacksmith with all the money would also
A
get some
fixer
dames.
could get some dames.
But it's not about like.
But a knight is
How
cooler.
many
not about getting-
how many wall hammering
Yeah, but is it
climbers
better? No,
get
but is it-
dames?
Enough.
Is it?
The documentary covered that extensively.
Yeah. No, but isn't the goal to not just get many dames, but get a nice dame which you can settle down with?
Wow, that
But-
is
Yeah,
so,
very-
that is
very-
so old-fashioned.
That's deep, Noah. That's deep. That hit me.
Noah's just like, I'm done.
I'm done. So you know what I learned? I think yesterday was that in Japan, or even in some like Western weddings, you get a very traditional Japanese katana.
Ooh.
What?
Yes,
As a
wedding present to symbolize the strength and endurance of the wedding.
I
So
think
you
that-
get this. No. I'll set the scene.
That's great in a domestic violence situation.
Yeah, I think
because
it's a bad idea.
It's not a piece that's it's meant as an artwork. Just as how artists, people like to watch paintings, the people want to watch this beautifully crafted sword, just like see it like, on display. Okay.
Okay.
And I thought that was so epic, and I thought that was so cool, getting like a multi-thousand-euro katana or dollar katana as a wedding gift.
It's cool to
And
be
it
get
symbolizes like the bond between you and the other person, and then it's super awesome and has this amazing artwork, and it's this beautiful shining blade. And I thought that was cool, and I wanted to know what you guys thought about that.
It's cool till you get your head decapitated. That is what I believe. I mean, what if, say, come home drunk and hyper one night and say, "Ooh, big sword." You take the sword and you go, shh, shh.
No, but you could apply the same theories to knives in the kitchen.
No, do you know what Pakistani people give each other on weddings?
And no, I do not.
Money.
Really,
Yes, mostly.
mostly money.
Yes.
Followed by gunfire as a salute.
That's that's celebratory.
No.
You know how you give a 21 gun salute to patriots?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we do at weddings.
But to some random
Just
21-year-old.
random.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a serious question. In the US and any other major MEDC, they shoot blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you shoot in Pakistan?
Next topic.
Next. No, but wait. Okay, so.
I think it's a cool idea. I like the meaning behind it.
Yeah, right?
But then it could be used for other purposes too.
Yes, but
It is
katanas
a
are
threat.
cool.
They are cool, no doubt.
Katanas are epic, and having a expertly, in Japan, because I was watching a video on it, there's like 150 blacksmiths in Japan who can still do the traditional Japanese katana making, and getting a katana from one of these 150 people that can still do it. How awesome
that would
is
be
that?
pretty cool. Would you
That's
want to?
so
would,
cool.
would you want to be a Japanese blacksmith, Noah?
A Japanese blacksmith.
So back in the medieval
Oh,
times.
back in the yes.
So you'd live
Yes,
in Japan.
because they are one of the most highly respected people. Because a katana back in like the Edo period in Japan, if a samurai had a katana, that was their prized possession, and they passed it on to their kids, and that was the heirloom. And brothers would fight each other for that katana.
But apparently they're really easy to break. So if you don't use them a certain way, they're very easy to break.
Yes, it requires very much the discipline to.
The discipline.
You need discipline.
You need discipline to
No,
handle
you
a
need,
katana.
you need like appropriate training, and this is
Really?
as samurais. They've been trained essentially from birth to fight, and then they might
Do they have baby-sized katanas?
no, they get like wooden katanas. They practice with wooden ones, and then they
Just a bunch of clacking.
Exactly.
I'll recommend the idea to my fellows back in areas.
Yeah,
But-
but give each other katanas for
Yeah.
present. If I got from my mom or from my dad a katana, which symbolizes the strength, the bond. If I got that as a gift, I would be so happy, and that would be my family heirloom, just continuing.
Do you
on.
want it on your next birthday, Noah?
No, because it's like
We're getting
I don't want
katana.
to. No,
What
because
happens if we all
I don't
chip
know.
in and get you a katana?
I own a katana, which is a cheap one, and it's not very good.
Yeah, but what happens if,
I'm
like-
talking. I'm talking €1,000, like multiple thousands, like $7,000, traditionally smithed by a blacksmith in Japan.
I wonder how
katana.
many fruits I can cut.
A lo-
Real life fruit ninja with a €7,000.
No, because you wouldn't play with it like that.
No, if I got a katana, I would actually go on the streets and perform Fruit Ninja live.
Oh,
You
no.
would
I
no.
would.
Until you're arrested
I would.
for.
No, you can do that. No.
No, because it's displaying a deadly weapon.
No, but
in
it's just
public.
it's fruits.
Yeah, but you can't walk around the city. Like even walking around with an axe is illegal.
Not in America.
True.
You can have a license to carry in the States.
A guy can't take his chainsaw in. Like, this is my protection chainsaw.
No, because you can have a license to carry. I bet you could probably get a license to carry
A katana in Amsterdam.
Not in Amsterdam. I'm talking about America.
Or maybe I could go to theaters and put up shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm sure you can. That's
And then cut some fruit.
Yeah.
that'd
You
be
could be
cool.
my food
But
handler.
I just don't think you in Central Park with a katana and a bunch of watermelons is going to end very well.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
if
feel
they-
like
if
you're not cutting anyone and you know what you're doing, I don't
Unless
see the
unless
issue.
the police comes
It might,
at me.
you got a license for that, you might get that kind of thing. But
No, but unless you have a katana, if the police comes at you, you know what to do.
Yeah, that's going to end either with you being shot dead or tasered.
I don't think so.
If you start, like,
Yeah,
a cop
but-
walks at you and you've got a katana, like, ah!
No.
Bang, bang, bang!
That's assaulting the cop, though. We're talking here. He's a street performer. He's cutting fruit with a katana.
I don't think
And the
that's
police
legal.
comes and they start making some noise, and then I have a katana. I mean,
No, because you're not going to threaten the police. Threaten the police, then
Oh.
you're done.
maybe,
No.
maybe, could be, probably.
So, I wanted, furthermore, to do some mint follow-up, which will be really quick, and then we can move on to one of your topics.
Did
Sarah.
you finish your box of mints?
No, it's not that I finished my box of mints. Is that I was keeping my mints. I was decided to carry my mints with me, and I decided to not share my mints with anyone. And I was going to have a firm, no, you cannot have any of my mints.
And that did not go down well.
It didn't not that didn't go down well. It's that the fear that I had of me having mints. What happened was the box opened and mints went all over my bag.
Oh, no.
And now the mints are useless. So I wasted a bunch of
What do you
mints.
mean?
not.
What do you mean they're
You just-
useless?
No, because they're
Yeah.
gross. Because there's like
Says
sand and crap in my bag. And
Why
like,
do you have sand and crap
Yeah.
in your bag?
Because it's an old bag and it just kind of just develops over years.
Don't you clean it out?
No, wait.
No.
How does crap develop in bags?
Not
Noah?
crap. It's just like dust and little bits of things
So you
or
just
something.
Get
It's
it?
not isn't
you
enough.
shake
'cause it's
it.
like
You
Shake it, yeah, that's
anyway,
what I do.
point is I haven't done that in a very long time because I always
You
just
should.
forget.
I recommend you
Yes,
do.
I should.
Yeah.
There's many things I should do in life.
We should get a chat going on that. Noah, clean out his bag.
No.
Did you clean the mints out at least, or did you not?
No, I just tossed the mints.
No, are the mints still in your bag?
No, I got rid of them.
That would be so handy. You just reach into the bottom of your bag
Yeah,
and
and
you're
just
really
take 'em in,
stressed
yeah.
and you're like, oh,
Oh, mint. Nice,
let
yeah.
me continue looking for my stuff now.
No, because okay. So point is now I'm not. Now I don't know what to do because I want to carry mints because I feel like it's a good idea, but I don't know where to put them because they get put all over. my
You should
bag.
take this as a sign to share mints.
It's it's a sign
It's a
to
sign
share
that-
them.
to share mints.
No, I will not share mints. I refuse
Why not?
because they're my
No,
mints.
I think I know what this means. The thing we got from your dad.
Oh, the necklace, the
It's a
heart,
heart.
the heart
It means
wooden necklace.
To spread love. You should share.
I should share.
Yeah, it's a sign, Noah.
I'm not okay.
It's a sign.
Anyway, I'm all for sharing, and I love to share.
But you don't
the
share
moment,
mints.
no, the moment that I give one person a mint,
Yeah.
everyone else becomes mint vultures and swoops in and says, "Oh, can I have a mint too?"
That one scene from Nemo. Mine?
Yeah,
Mine,
yeah,
mine,
that
mine,
one
mine,
scene from
mine,
Nemo.
Mine.
So, that happened to me, and I've
But
decided
what's wrong with that?
what?
With
Because
vultures coming in and taking mints.
they're my mints.
But
So?
you've just lost all your mints regardless.
Yeah.
No, I've
Did
not all the mints. I've lost like some of the mints fell out.
Yeah, and some of those mints could have been given to people.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is the thing: is I'm saying is I want to not give them to people, but I want to keep them and not lose them
But
in my
in an
bag.
attempt doing that, trying to keep them hidden, you lost your
It's
mints.
not that I keep. It's not the attempt
What
to keep
if-
them hidden.
no.
It's just that the act of me keeping them in the bag is what
No,
destroyed the pack.
what if you get mints again, and again they fall in your bag?
Yeah, no. This is the thing. Is
And
this is why
then-
no, but this is why I'm talking about it because I want a solution as to how I don't have
What
them
if
fall in my bag.
every
anymore.
solution you get, you still some of the mints still fall out?
Ah,
Would you take it as a sign then?
No, because what I would do then is if that keeps happening, I would clean out my bag, right? And then those mints that fall out, I would give to people. As like a kind of lost, is like, I don't trust myself with those mints because they were in my bag and I feel like my bag's gross. But other people, yeah, sure, take them.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Noah gets a separate bag. For
However,
all.
I would tell them beforehand, I'd be like, this mint fell into my bag. Do you want this mint?
I think it's a mint. People would not care if it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
mint.
people, I would care.
Like, you've already gone the way to ask this person for a mint. He's reached into his bag saying, okay, but this has been at the bottom of my bag. You can't fucking say, you're like, no.
Yeah, I would
No.
say that.
You, well,
I'm like, actually, sure, I don't really want. I
Normal
don't-
people would not say no.
Yeah, is it because they don't want it? Is it because they just want it, they don't care, or is it because they feel socially awkward to then deny it when
It's
someone's
because
grabbed
it's
it
a
from
mint,
Socially
Noah. No, it's because it's a mint.
I don't know.
You don't have an argument over a mint.
It's like if you drop soap, is that no longer clean?
No,
'Cause
because
mints
soap is no, because there can be like gunk on the mint. And
But
then if you
mints
put
are
that,
designed
they
to clean, like make your breath, clean your breath practically.
no. They are designed not to clean. They just make you smell fresh.
Yeah, clean.
No,
like
no,
soap.
they don't clean.
They don't
Soap.
clean. No, they don't clean.
Mints don't clean.
No, they don't. But they make you smell nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Like soap.
No. Soap
No,
cleans.
soap cleans. What soap are you using, Dunphy?
Yeah. No. Soap cleans. It like attaches to the dirt molecules on your skin and cleans. Mints don't clean, so it's a different story.
But mints make you smell better.
Yes.
Like soap.
But even if they have
But it's not soap. It's not mouth soap, okay?
deodorant, Dunphy. Does deodorant clean you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it does.
No.
It cleans your sweat.
It does not clean your sweat.
It does.
Makes it smell fresh, supposedly.
And if you drop deodorant on the floor, do you still use it?
Unless
if-
it
if
explodes,
there-
yes.
If there is gunk on my deodorant, I would clean the gunk off my deodorant.
Yeah, you just.
But why wouldn't you
Yeah.
clean the gunk off your mints?
Huh? Because that's too much effort. Because I
But
have
it's the
more,
same
because I have another 100 mints in my box.
So would you give that mint to the person?
So
yes,
this-
yes, I would. I would warn. I would
Ah.
say, sir or person or whatever, this mint fell into my bag. Do you still want it?
Oh.
And they might say no. And then I'm like, okay, then I throw it away.
But you would not give them the mint from the proper.
No,
Pack.
those are my mints.
That's mean, Noah.
You know what the best moment
No.
is with a mint
I
owner?
think that's fair. What?
When they the sound of the mints slightly shake and everyone looks at them and says, "You have mints."
Yes. Yes, exactly.
That's gonna happen with Noah.
yeah.
One
my
point,
bag is
he's
just
just
going
gonna
to
hear that,
Yeah.
and we're all just gonna go, "Can I have mint?"
No, but exactly. I need to build up the that people know. It's like, oh yeah, no, don't ask Noah for mints because he doesn't give people mints.
You're just for
But
the
what
first
if what if
month.
that backfires? What if everybody purposely asks you for mints because they know you don't give mints?
I just say no.
But they keep
Continuously.
pushing you, Noah.
What
Every
happens if you
day,
just go, "God, all right"? and
Every
just
second.
mint
No,
on?
because no, then they win.
until they break you, Noah?
Yeah, until they break. I will not be broken.
How long will it take to break you?
I don't know, but I will not let them.
No, do you
we're
have
going
mints?
to
me.
attempt
No, do you have
breaking
mints?
Noah.
Huh?
No, do you have
I
mints?
don't have any
No,
mints
do you
on
have
me.
mints?
No, I don't.
No, do you have
no,
mints?
Can we
stop
ask
it.
Noah if he
No,
has
stop. No, don't ask me for mints. Stop it. No.
You know what'd be funny?
What?
If Noah had mints.
Yeah, I don't have mints.
You don't have mints?
No,
but you
they're
just
mi-
said you had mints.
No,
This is your
I
missing.
have them in my room. Yes.
Get them then.
No,
All right.
I'm not gonna get
Okay,
out.
okay,
I'm not
here's
gonna
the
get
mint.
out from under the tent and get the mints.
Can I grab a mint?
Huh?
Can I have one of your mints?
No, they're my mints.
Can I have it when we go?
Huh?
Can we
We
grab a
have
mint?
one- yeah.
On the-
Get your own mints.
well-
Purchase your own mints.
But it's too much work.
Exactly. Then why should I have to do your work for you?
Because you've already done it.
Because you're
No.
very nice, Noah. 'Cause
No,
you're a
it's
nice guy.
because
It's a
I'm a nice
courtesy, 'cause
guy.
you're a nice guy.
No, none of this. No. Okay. Mints, I will not share them. That is
No,
my
no,
final
what?
say. I did Christmas today.
You did Christmas.
I did
today.
Christmas.
You did Christmas.
You did Father Christmas.
How
No.
do you-
Oh, gross. No. No. I did Christmas decorating today.
How
And
do you-
I
how do you
went
do
to
that?
go select a Christmas tree.
Oh.
So I know this is difficult for you, Zaro, but
It
you still
is.
need to put
Culture me, Noah.
It's I'll try to culture you. Is I believe in I believe is the wrong word. I use real trees.
Yes, who
Okay?
doesn't?
Okay, no, there are people who don't use real trees, but I will explain things. I use real trees
Yeah.
because they are superior in my opinion.
Yes.
So I went to go collect mine today, and when I went to go look at the trees and like select it, I wanted to know thoughts: real trees or fake trees?
Wait. How do you look for a tree? What do you look for in a tree?
Uniformity.
Uniformity.
Yeah, it needs to be full,
Full.
uniform,
Uniform?
tall enough for my house.
Needs to have a great tip.
Yeah, and it needs to have the perfect ratio.
The ratio
Yes,
of what?
of like it starts very
Tip to
pointy.
stump.
Yeah, so it starts very pointy and it kind of spreads out.
Ah.
It's got to be full.
It's gotta be
Do you-
full.
Do you take a measuring tape with you?
I don't know. I just look.
You should.
You judge.
Oh, you judge.
And you ask the guy, can you turn the tree over? Because you can look at the other side.
Oh.
You can look at all the parts of the tree. But point is, this doesn't matter. Is
It matters, no. Everything matters.
everything matters? Okay. Well, technically nothing matters
What?
because the universe.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
The sun's eventually gonna stop.
Exactly. So the
what's the
universe will
point of
have
living?
the universe will die of a heat death, and then nothing of our actions have ever been of significance.
True,
Kind of sad.
but that's what gives life's meaning.
Potentially,
Yeah.
life gives life meaning. Is how that works. I think.
Does it though?
Yes.
We should have a deep topic later on.
A deep topic.
Yeah. The last 10 minutes would be deep.
Last
Yeah.
deep 10
Deep 10
minutes.
Deep 10
Well, I
minutes.
want to ask. So first, back to this tree thing. Fake or real trees?
Real trees every year, 1st of December it arrives. Hands
Yeah.
down. No judging, no talking. That's my final statement. 1st of December, real tree arrives, gets placed in.
Why?
Because real trees, as you said, are superior. Don't you just love the smell of Christmas every time you walk in the front door?
I love the smell of Christmas.
And it just makes the house feel like a home.
It does.
What is the smell of Christmas?
Pine.
Pine?
So you know car air fresheners?
Oh yeah.
That except real.
Yes,
Ooh.
it does.
Interesting.
And I think also the kind of abnormalities and the non-perfectness of the tree, because the trees won't ever be perfect. The fake ones will. They'll have that perfect ratio. But you want some of that imperfection because it makes each year different. And you have to decorate your tree differently. You have to position it differently. And that's part of the fun.
What do you do with the tree after Christmas?
You get rid of it.
The Dutch have a really weird thing. I'm sorry.
I actually don't know how we do it. My
The
parents do
Dutch,
it.
what they do is they take it to Museumplein, or what's the place in front of the Rijksmuseum? Yeah, Museumplein.
Yeah.
And they put them in giant piles and burn them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fun.
That seems cool.
That does seem cool.
That does seem
does
cool.
that just not seem slightly satanic?
No.
Everyone just goes and throws their trees into giant burning piles.
No, it's like saying it's the same thing. It's like, oh, isn't it weird that we put trees in our houses?
You burnt things before in World War II. That did not end well.
No, come on, no.
It's like you can't move from burning stuff. It's weird.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
Burning stuff is cool.
Burning stuff is cool.
To an extent, a very joyful holiday.
As
You
long
just-
as you're not burning people, then it's fine. Okay.
I mean, yeah, okay.
As long. Okay, let me rephrase. As long
Noah's
as,
gonna burn down his house for the insurance.
No, God, no. As long as you're burning something that is your property, and as people cannot be property, that it cannot be people, it is okay.
People can't be property.
People cannot be property.
That's news.
That's big news.
You know, I used to have a tradition after my exams that I would burn my syllabus.
Oh, I
and
did
my
that.
date sheet.
After GCSEs, I burnt my books.
And I remember we have a certain.
Seriously, yeah.
You burned
I
your books?
I burnt my notebooks, not my not my textbooks.
yeah.
Because I have to hand in my textbooks. But my notebooks.
Summerfield.
No, my notebooks I burnt.
Oh yeah, same. I
Especially
think
like,
I did that too, maybe.
I think actually I think all my subjects I burnt my notebooks.
But burning is cool.
Burning is cool.
I like burning.
Big flame.
I think
you know,
fires
big
are
flame,
cool.
Yeah.
Flame.
Fires are cool. With
Fires are
sticks
cool. Yeah.
and fire starters and all that sort of
Yes.
stuff. But not
But what is a
Christmas
tree?
tree.
But what is a tree? But a big stick.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
See?
I
Aha,
get,
got
I get
you there.
chopping it into like wood. These guys literally just throw them into
But
giant
what's the point of
piles.
chopping it into wood? Chopping it into wood is making it more
no.
manageable. But because
Yeah.
you're having a bonfire, there is no purpose.
You could make a katana.
Yeah, but
Out of what?
The tree.
No, because there's no metal there. And I don't
A
know how to
wooden
make a katana. I don't have a workshop.
I'll teach you, Noah.
No, you don't have a workshop either.
I'll make one.
Yeah, okay.
With the
YouTube.
wood.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, make a katana out of a Christmas tree. Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube.
It's on there. Yeah,
it's for
YouTube.
training. And
Yeah.
then once you train, we can get you a real one.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So,
I think with the tree stuff, it depends because the environmental conservatives would say, "Oh, you're burning down oxygen."
no, come
What
on.
about that?
No, because they're just decomposed otherwise. It's fine.
Do the environmental people use real trees?
I don't know what, because the fake trees are made of plastics,
Ah.
right? So that's also not
Do
great.
they celebrate Christmas then?
I think they celebrate
Yeah.
Christmas with an outside tree or a tree that stays there.
Oh, that's
permanently.
interesting. No,
And
but
then
that's
they just-
lame. That's the
They
worst
do
of
it,
both
though, yeah.
worlds. That's
So-
the worst.
Yeah, so they, like, decorate it.
We have a Christmas tree, but it's outside.
Oh.
No, and that's stupid. I think that's
they
dumb.
probably draw trees.
They draw trees.
No,
But
because
on
that's waste of paper.
Yeah.
No, because the environmentalists, I think, would get a real tree, because by having higher demand for real trees, they plant more trees, which consume carbon dioxide,
But
which
the
trap
oxygen,
carbon
Noah,
dioxide.
the oxygen.
No, they produce oxygen.
But the oxygen is gone when they cut the tree.
Yeah, when they cut the tree though. But trees take about like 10. Like my tree, I counted the rings today. It's 10 years old. So for those 10 years, it's consuming CO2, producing oxygen.
I think it would be fair if you
So-
take an old tree down.
Yeah, I know, but that's
Then
what they
you
do.
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
So,
fun. Yeah.
meaning environmentalists get real trees because it's actually better for the environment, as it sucks in oxygen, produces CO2.
Go
So
green.
fake trees, none of this.
So you're not for it.
No, not at all.
All right. The environmentalists are gonna like literally have a panic attack.
No, the environmentalists I feel would get real trees.
No, they for sure they have like a reusable tree.
Well, who knows?
We will find out.
So Zara, you came in with a
I
topic.
did, yeah. See, Noah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm a brown guy.
Well, I don't think the audience knows.
Oh yeah, the audience probably does not know
Hey,
this.
good
now
for
they
the audience
do.
for not judging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good,
Good on you.
go
Proud of
you,
you.
audience.
So I want to know how's average day in the life of a white guy.
That was blunt.
How does it go?
Okay, so I'll explain this real quick.
Tell me your routine. Noah.
I was talking
Yeah.
before I explain my routine. I was talking to my sister yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking
Is
about,
your sister?
huh? She's white. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are related. Anyway, I was talking to my sister yesterday, and and we were talking about women's only gyms, and she was having an issue at the gym with people.
Guys? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
doesn't matter.
Not,
And-
that's,
yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, right?
Guys in women's only gym.
No, we were talking. She wanted to go to women's only gym because she was having issues.
Issues,
Anyway,
yeah.
doesn't matter. That's not the point.
Men.
The point is I was just afterwards having this conversation with her. I was like, man, being a guy, a white guy, best thing in the world, because it is. It sucks, but it's true that you and me, Dunphy, our lives will be the easiest compared to other races because of the prejudice in our society.
I might agree.
So we don't suffer from the pay gap, right?
No.
We don't have to deal with all these other things. We don't have to deal with this kind of sexism, which is more disproportionate towards women, and this kind of issue. We don't have to deal with that.
But to be honest, the world is getting better. Look at the CEO.
No, it's getting better. It's not there yet.
No,
it's not there yet.
It's almost. It's not almost. It's improved drastically
It has.
in the 21st century.
Sir, I want to ask you, do you ever have racial prejudice towards you? Have you ever experienced that?
I have not.
Never.
Never.
Not even more airport security.
No.
You've ever been to America?
No. I think the most racial prejudice I've experienced was probably among friends in school as jokes.
Oh no,
That's the most.
Yeah. Okay.
As my good
it's
friend
not-
Dunphy would testify.
it's not the interrogation under the lamps.
No. Okay. So you feel?
I think the world is becoming more accepting.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's any prejudice? Because back in Pakistan, when you lived there for a while, do you think there's any prejudice in Pakistan against white people?
No, we
No?
love white people.
You love white people.
love white
Why
people.
do you love white people?
Because they're white people, no. What's not to love about them? No. See, for us, because Pakistan's a developing country, and white people means money.
White
Yeah.
people does mean money.
Exactly.
Kudos
so,
for you guys for respecting, looking at white people and saying business opportunity.
not even the business people, the local peoples. If you're a white person, if you come to Pakistan,
I'm a white
and
person, yes. Yeah.
if you walk around in a market, the shop owners would probably give you stuff for free.
No.
No,
They
no,
would.
They give me higher prices.
Yeah.
No.
This is what I love. Sorry, I'm about to offend your culture here.
My
When
culture.
Americans go anywhere in the world where the currency's different,
Yeah.
you can go to a market. Let's say in Pakistan. What's your currency?
Rupees.
Rupees. You go to a market and they're like, I'm not going to do an accent. It's inappropriate. It's like,
don't do the
it's
accent.
going to be
I allow you, Dunphy. I allow you.
1,000
No,
ru-
don't-
1,000 rupees. It's the vendor saying it to the Americans. The Americans are like, oh my God, Jim, that's a really good price. It's like $12. You go back home, you do the calculations. Spent $46 on a banana. Not great, but loving the life.
No,
No.
I don't think that's fair.
No.
I think you need to give people that go to foreign countries more credit because it's like
It's a risk.
It's a risk. No, but it's like the when you have video games like those microtransactions on like Candy Crush and Clash of Clans.
Oh, no.
Right? People the reason that they have you convert your money into digital money and then have you spend that digital money in the game is because you don't realize the value of that digital money.
Probably, yeah.
It's the same thing because you're converting the value of I know like dollars and euros. I know how much that would buy.
Yeah.
In the Netherlands or whatever. I can equate that if something's in euros. However, if I'm converting it to rupees and then buying it,
Do you not do that?
huh? No, I do. What?
Do you not equate it when you go to other countries?
No, I try to, but sometimes you just don't realize how expensive
The
it
first,
is.
when I came to the Netherlands, the first 3 months that I lived here, I was always converting the money
Yeah.
from euros to rupees, and I was thinking, okay, this is this much rupees. Do I need it? Do I want it? And I left most things out.
I have that with Australian dollars.
Yeah. So, but it's difficult. It can be difficult. Just like, and this is why they get you to pay so much for these video games, is you don't realize how much you're paying in these microtransactions because it's not the currency that you're familiar with.
True.
You don't know how many gems buy an apple,
And
right? You don't know how much how much you're spending.
And that's so annoying, especially when you don't. When you buy a game and you buy the gems, for example, Clash of Clans.
I've not done that.
You've never done it?
No.
I used to buy so many gems.
Seriously, you were one of those people.
I paid my way to the top.
No. Do you still play?
No, God no. Yeah.
God, no.
I wasted like.
How much did you spend?
How much have you spent? Yeah.
On Clash of Clans alone, I've at least spent about $700 till
What is that in euros? What's that in real currency?
380 euros.
That seems like a lot.
A lot of money.
It doesn't seem like a lot of money. It seems like too much money.
It just seems like a waste.
It is a waste.
But the thing is, when you get a new game, you're like, oh my God, I can't wait. Got to do this, and you pay. And you keep paying.
and you don't pay.
And
you
keep
don't
paying.
pay.
See, that's the problem. Brown people, we earn our money. I don't know of any brown guy.
He went there.
I don't know of any brown guy who bought gems in Clash of Clans. We always used to, harvest the plants and all that, and we used to get our gems from there.
Hey, I did
we
the
used
same.
To work
I
hard.
did the same. I harvested those plants.
Oh, then
Okay.
you're a rare species, Noah.
Yeah, I'm a.
You might
No.
you might be brown.
I'm secretly brown. No.
Oh no.
But I in the video game industry, in the microtransactions, there's some people that they call whales, who are the 1% of the people that play the game that actually spend money on the game.
Yeah.
And you were one of those people.
I'm a whale.
And you
well,
were,
Duffy.
and I think it's so sad because it's such a waste of money,
Well,
considering you
it
didn't even
is.
play it anymore.
Okay.
There are
Well,
children dying in Africa, then.
Let's
I
look
didn't know
at.
children died in Africa. You could have bought so many other games.
You could have bought
Actually,
AirPods.
good games.
You
And
could have
this,
bought
this,
AirPods.
this is a question that I'm going to ask you.
You could have flown to London a couple times.
I play a game called.
It's like 50 euros to go from here to London.
I play a game called Infinite Flight. However, over 6
Are you
months.
opening your
Yes, I
game?
am, just to show you.
What,
We're
we're in an audio medium. Showing us doesn't mean anything.
I know it's a flight simulator for your phone and for tablets. And what you do,
Is it free?
it's initially free. Upon purchase,
initially
it's
free. That's how they get you.
However, a 6-month subscription costs like $60, but that gives you access to play online with other people and access to all range of different aircraft.
Okay, that's different though.
Would you accept that? That's what I've done. I've
No,
paid
that's
so
fine.
I could
I-
play
no,
online.
that's okay. That's fine. If you value online play at 60 euros and you want to pay for that, that's okay. However, paying to decrease the waiting time in a game, which you could achieve, because you're not unlocking more features here.
Yeah.
You're just
Clash of Clans, you're not, are you? Wait,
No, you don't unlock
no,
more
you,
features.
but you buy more money, so it is time. It's speeding up time.
you're speeding up the time that you spent. So you're reducing the time that you spent to upgrade, so that you can wait for better things to upgrade.
You know,
It's a constant loop of just waiting.
the penny
a
fell.
loop.
The penny fell.
When?
It just now. That's why Apple makes it so hard for you to like transfer all your stuff.
Why?
They want you to keep spending money in the App Store because they get a percentage from this. They want you to create new accounts when you change an iPhone because you've lost your password if you can't recover it. So you buy the apps again, so they get the percentage.
I have not had this experience.
Oh, my mother and I are the worst at it. Like I've only had 2 accounts in my whole life. One when I was young, I made the password, forgot it. But my mum, she has her private account, her work account. She has about 6 different accounts, and she asked me to remember all the passwords. It's impossible.
What's the password, Envy?
If we had a sponsor right now, it would be an amazing segue, but I can't. 'Cause
So if you go on to
no, we don't have a sponsor.
enjoy,
Yeah, no, but from when I had to swap, when I got a new device, it was Apple made it very easy for me to get all my data back.
did it really?
Yeah, it was just I'd logged in, I had iCloud sync.
iCloud,
It was
yeah.
just like
But that didn't happen to you, then, if you did it.
I lost everything.
You lost
Oh,
everything. You
God.
lost it all.
Everything. All my memories, all my photos. And it said it synced, and the Apple employee at Amsterdam's shop, he said, yeah, everything synced.
Everything synced.
It's on here. Went home, backed it up. I synced it, gone. The last photo I had was of Noah and I in a tree at camp from 2017. It's that old.
Wait, so you lost that photo?
No, that was the last photo I had on my phone.
That you synced?
Yes. That it
So
synced.
from 2017 onwards to 2019, nothing.
Nothing. Apps, purchases, all
God.
gone.
Poor Dunphy.
So
But going-
that's how I've lost all my money.
Going back to where this stuff originated from, what is the average day in the life of a white guy?
It's the easiest thing you could imagine.
I wouldn't say that. We've got to deal with stuff too.
Yeah.
Like false sex scandals, accusations.
No. This is unacceptable. No, you can't say that.
No, I'm
I'm not.
joking.
No. Oh God.
Of course not. No,
It's
like
a nightmare. Why do you say these things?
To be honest, like with Noah,
And with Zoro, he's
But you
here
know,
too.
actually, that's beginning to happen in brown countries too.
what do you mean?
Recently, there was this singer, a very famous singer, and there was this singeress. who accused the singer of sexual harassment.
I don't think actually singer is a gender word.
I'm making
Sing-
it.
You know,
I know.
I'm making
he's
it now.
allowed to.
I'm allowed
Give him
to.
something.
I'm
Noah.
allowed
Give
to,
him,
Noah.
give him something.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and she accused the guy of sexually harassing her, and there was a big court case that went on for 2 or 3 months.
Wow.
And then it turned out that the singeress, she actually faked the case to get some money.
What do you? This is a good topic, and I don't know if Noah's
topic.
going to
I
like
don't
it.
think it's a good topic
at all.
It's a great topic.
I think it's a topic that we
Do
should
you
very
think?
much
Do you
avoid.
think men and women who falsely accuse other men or women of raping them should get the same amount of jail time?
Yes.
If they were so they falsely accused, and then they get a slap on the wrist. Oh, you falsely accused, whatever. Or do you think they should get the? I don't know. In America, is it like 8
I don't know
years?
the law system. I
Or do
wouldn't
you
know.
think it should be the
think
same amount of time?
It should be the same amount of time.
I
yeah.
agree,
Obviously, it should be the same amount of time.
but there are people who think no, it should only be a slap on the wrist. And
Yes,
fine.
that's
they
the-
also there's some people that think that women should get extra tax credits, meaning that to pay lower taxes because of the past. I don't believe in
past.
So basically, they argue, because women were discriminated against in the past, they should get more benefits now to compensate for what happened to them in the past. However, I'm not in favor of this because that's just discrimination, but in a different way against men, and I don't think that's fair. We realized that was wrong. That was a mistake. We shouldn't have done that.
and we're adjusting it.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
we
we're
moved on
adjusting
from
it.
that.
Well, we're
It
not.
needs to-
We agree that there should be equality, but
Yeah.
the people all around the world
So
are coming together.
there should be equality in sentencing, pay, all this stuff. So I don't think that people should get punished for the same crimes, the same way.
You don't think that? You
No, I do.
You do think
Very
that, yeah.
strongly believe
Yeah, same. I think that's how people will learn.
Is through the
It's through the punishments.
yeah.
It's through enforcing the law.
Well, that's why we have laws. This is why we have punishment for laws. It's not like you shouldn't do that.
okay.
See,
Don't
no,
do
see,
that, don't
see,
do
no,
that.
You're a white guy. That's why you don't know the story.
I'm gonna give you.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you a whammy here. What happens if a guy,
whammy.
a guy or a girl, falsely accuses someone of like they say, oh, this person murdered my wife, when they actually did it. So they're falsely accusing someone. So should they get double the time then?
What?
So they've gone to the court and they said, I'm giving you all the evidence why person A killed my wife, when
But
actually he or she killed the husband or wife.
No, you get prosecuted for the crimes that you commit. This person gets
No, no,
prosecuted.
no, I get what
but,
you're saying.
but he gets so he's falsely accused someone. So like falsely accusing someone of rape, of murder. So he should get double the time then.
I
Not
think
double the time,
No, I
but the
think-
time appropriate. So it's basically, he should get the time for the murder. You should get the time for falsely accusing someone
Yeah,
else.
that's the.
Oh, that's what you mean?
You get two charges. Yeah.
You've broken 2 laws, so yes, you would go to.
is it a law to falsely accuse people? Is that a law?
I think I don't think it's a law to. Falsely,
should be a law.
Is it a taboo or is it a law?
It's not. The law isn't illegal to falsely accuse people. The law is that you can't perjure yourself, and perjuring yourself means that you cannot lie on the stand in front of a court. So you take the oath, and it's like, do you believe that everything you say is the whole truth and nothing but the truth? If you say yes and then lie, that's illegal. So if you lie and falsely accuse someone in a court of law, you can go to jail for perjury. But if you just say, "Oh, I know Zoro, he sexually assaulted someone,"
Why
me saying,
why me, Noah?
because I was looking at you.
'Cause I'm brown?
I'm trying. Look, okay. Or Dunphy
Thank you.
sexually assaulted someone.
Oh no, thank you.
Dunphy sexually assaulted someone. I can't go to jail for that because that's just me talking. And I'm not under oath right now.
So you mean what's going on with Trump right now?
What?
That they're all
Can we not?
saying,
No, let's move on.
I like Trump.
Okay.
I
So
like Trump.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about something else.
I want to talk about Trump, Noah. Let's talk about Trump.
I just pressed the music, Zoro. You can't. Once I press the music, we move on to the next topic.
Can I ask one 15-second question? What's
But I
happening?
pressed the music
I know.
already.
I know. You
music's
can
been
press it
pressed.
again. You can
It's
press it
over.
again. You can
It's
press it again.
over. No,
But today's-
I moved topics.
What's
No,
happening
Dunphy.
with impeachment? Is he being impeached?
Maybe.
He won't
We
get-
don't know.
So
He
the
won't,
exact
no.
same answer that was
He won't
6
get
months
impe-
ago.
He won't get impeached. It's gonna take too long. He'll probably be. I want him to come in again for,
What?
for a second term.
Yeah.
I want to see how it goes. I want to see how it goes.
You want to see how it goes?
Yeah, see, politics is becoming pretty interesting these days. You got a crazy man in the UK. You got a crazy man in America.
We got an unwanted man in Australia.
I just don't.
We got a cricketer in Pakistan.
Way!
Yeah,
that's
you do,
great.
yeah.
It's fun. I think it's getting interesting.
It is. Politics around the world is getting very
It
Is
interesting.
that a good thing?
It is a good
With
not
thing.
a
Rocket
good
Man
thing.
in North Korea, it's
No,
great.
no, not
He's
great
so
at all.
cute. He's so cute.
You know what I like in politics?
What?
Not something where you have essentially just like a monkey spinning a random wheel as to what's going to happen over the week. Not this. I like
stability.
Like, I like stability in my politics.
I
Yes.
wonder why nuclear destruction.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's like, imagine like a big wheel in the Oval Office, and then he spins it. What am I gonna do today?
It's not even a person anymore that's the president of the United States. It's now just going to be a monkey spinning a wheel, as
Spinning
you
a
said,
wheel.
and he's going to go.
And it's like a 0.1% chance that there's a nuclear apocalypse, and then every day we're just running that risk.
But it's fun.
Anyway, but to each their own. If they agree with Donald Trump's policy, we are not one to judge them.
And if you agree to Clinton's policies,
Huh?
cool.
Yeah.
I respect
No,
that.
it's all okay.
It's we love you no matter
Regardless
what.
of economic policy, I think that for Donald Trump, the main issue that I have with him is his moral
Compass.
code and his moral stance and the way he treats other people.
The issue
And I have a very strong opinion against it. And I don't think that someone who is, because I'm an American, is a representation of me on the world stage should act that way.
it's personal for you.
It's also personal for me.
So
Yeah,
you
for
think
sure.
you
I get to vote next year.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Will you?
I will vote.
Who are you voting? Or do you not want to discuss that?
I would not like to discuss that on the air.
We understand. You plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. All right.
So the music has been played yet again.
Yet again.
And in the last 10 minutes, I know you wanted to have a deep conversation, Zoro.
Is the last 10 minutes already?
We're in the last 10 minutes.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's how
That's how
That's how
fast
fast
time
it goes.
flies.
No,
We're in the
I
last 10
promise. I
minutes.
promised the people the comments. We're gonna do the comments first.
All right. There are comments.
I tried to sign in and I can't access Twitch,
can't
so I'm
access
very
Twitch.
upset at Twitch. So if someone
Well,
from Twitch is
apparently, someone hates cats because they're all satanic worshippers.
listening, and as there's a cat meowing right now under the table.
As there's a cat now meowing under it. My cat Snickers is under the table, and also apparently I'm a weeaboo, which is great.
What's a weeaboo?
I'm a weeaboo.
Can
A
someone explain this,
weeaboo,
please?
I will explain this term for you. A weeaboo is someone. Oh, I'm gonna get this wrong, and someone's gonna be very upset with me.
Oh no.
But a weeaboo is someone who has great adoration for Japanese culture and especially loves anime and loves and prefers Japanese culture above their own and puts it on a pedestal. And because of my love for katanas and me thinking they're very cool, some would call me a weeaboo. But I would refute that.
Is that offensive?
To some, it might be. To some, it may be the truth.
So you like this term?
I don't like this term.
Oh, but if
So
I
that's
call
what
you
we-
my little weeaboo,
I would be very
We should.
upset.
We will
My
call,
little
we will call that Tsunoa from
Yeah,
now
I
on.
would be upset with you for that.
so
call Noah
my
that.
co-host here, Mr. Weeaboo.
Yeah, and for the folks listening in at home, not live, you can hear us live and interact with us in the comments, calling me a weeaboo or whatever, every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 5 p.m. Central European Time.
Very
You
nice.
got your one demand.
I got my one.
I already
Out
did
of-
it. I did it earlier too.
Yeah,
did it.
and hang on, we need
the second one. Keep reading comments now.
I did. That's
Why
all
you
the
start?
comments. That's all the comments. Yeah, we have very little comments.
Oh.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
So.
Anyway,
I know you wanted to have a deep conversation, but before we do that, you had some riddles.
I do have some riddles. Yes, thank you for
You want to do
reminding
some
me.
riddles?
I had 9 riddles.
We'll do a
But I
couple
think
riddles. Do like one or two.
Where are the riddles?
Because I think the games are always quite fun on the show.
yes,
All right, Noah. Dunphy.
yes.
The first riddle.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 Indians. A big Indian and a little Indian.
Can we just specify Native American Indians or the?
Indian Indians.
That's
Apparently, the Native American term isn't derogatory.
No, it isn't. But
I know. I mean, no.
I'm being genuine.
Calling Native Americans Indians isn't bad. Apparently.
But
They're Indians.
Can you get American Indians or?
Whichever one you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want. Right, so there are 2 Indians.
Mm-hmm.
A big Indian and a little Indian.
Yes.
The little Indian is the big Indian's son. But the big Indian is not the little Indian's father. How is this possible?
Adopted.
No.
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 But that's the
You're
same
a very
thing.
generous neighbor.
No.
No. Wait. Okay.
Last
Big
try.
Indian
Yeah.
has a kid. No, not necessarily. Little Indian.
The little Indian is the big Indian's son, but the big Indian is not the little Indian's father.
He's the little Indian's like the sun in the solar system.
No.
Okay.
The big Indian is the little Indian's mother.
What?
The big Indian.
Oh! Yeah! Whoa!
What? I don't get that.
You don't get it?
No, say it one more time.
The little Indian
Yeah.
is the big Indian son, The big Indian is not the little Indian's father. He's the mother.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's so lame. Oh, I should have got that. That's awful.
Next one. Why are televisions attracted to people?
Television's
Static.
attracted to people.
No.
Well, technically, all things are attracted to all other things.
But why are televisions specifically
Oh,
attracted
Noah,
to
really?
people?
No, fundamentally speaking, we are all gravitationally
On a-
attracted.
on a-
Anything with mass is attracted to every other thing with mass in the
On a
universe.
normal human mindset, in layman
Yeah,
terms, Noah,
yeah.
why are
Me and
televisions...
Dunphy, no.
Not me.
turn off
I do
the
not
lamp for
engage in this. I do not engage in this participation.
Can you turn on the light, please?
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, the answer.
Go, hit me.
No, wait.
Why are televisions attracted to people?
What? I don't.
Because people turn them on.
Oh God, that's awful. Oh
Alright,
no.
next one.
Fine, last one.
Second last.
Second last. Okay.
Some people prefer being on top. Others prefer being on the bottom.
Okay.
And it always involves a bed. What is it?
Okay. Obviously,
Pillow
you
fight.
no. You want me to say that it's like a sex thing?
Do
I don't. This is what you're going for. This is
what?
what he's trying to go for.
Am I? Am I?
But
Maybe
I
it
don't
is
think
sex-
it is.
maybe-
It's something we have to
maybe-
think outside of the box.
Maybe it is a sex thing.
No, we have to think outside of the box.
What if it is a sex thing?
I don't think it is. It's not obvious because that's
Okay.
obvious.
I'm scared now.
Yeah, right.
All right.
So-
you have 5 seconds.
I know. No. Give us. We got to think it out. We got to think it out. Okay.
You have 10 seconds then.
No, more than 10 seconds. Come on,
Two.
just let us think it out.
3.
Dunphy. So, someone stop counting.
This is
Make me
really
nervous.
stressful.
Yeah. Someone. So can you repeat yourself?
Some people
Mm-hmm.
prefer being on top. Others prefer being on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And it always involves a bed.
Some people prefer being on top. Others prefer the bottom. And it always involves the bed.
Oh, bunk beds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Nice!
There we go.
Hey!
Finally.
Sweet.
Smart, don't you?
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
I haven't gotten a single one yet.
I know this one, son. What goes in hard comes out soft, and you blow continuously.
And you what?
Blow.
A balloon.
Continuously. No.
Obviously. What?
What goes in
What
hard
goes in hard comes out
soft.
soft, and you blow continuously. What is it?
A pump.
No.
A hot dog.
I don't.
No.
Turkey.
No.
What? How a turkey?
Now you know when you stuff it.
No, but
Bubble gum.
bubble gum. Did you think of these yourself, Zero?
No, God,
Maybe.
no.
Maybe. No, did you?
Maybe. I have one last very good one. Promise last.
Okay.
Right.
We have 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a deep conversation,
We will.
you want to
I
have a
wanted
deep...
to talk about what happened at
Right,
the
listen.
end.
Oh, let's talk about what's happening at the airport. Okay, we'll do that in a minute.
Last one.
Mm.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's is big. Donald Trump's is small. And Madonna does not have it.
A wig.
No.
Sorry.
I know.
A helicopter.
No.
No.
I know what you want me to say.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. Kid in the chopper.
Yeah. Chopper.
Chopper.
Votes in California.
No.
That's so specific.
No, because Arnie was the governor of California
yeah.
for a while.
He was.
Donald Trump did not win the state of California, meaning
And
Arnold
Madonna doesn't-
Schwarzenegger had
but-
had the
That could be an answer, but it's not the answer.
What
and
is-
Madonna never
the
ran for
answer?
office in
What
California.
is the
answer?
answer?
Is a last name. Because Arnold Schwarzenegger, Donald Trump,
Ugh.
and Madonna.
I'm happy with my answer. I'm
It was
very-
a good answer.
It's a
Noah.
good
I'll
answer.
give
It's
it.
a
I'll
good
give it
answer.
to you. I'll give it to you.
Now, many things happened today with me traveling back from Austria.
Okay.
And I was very annoyed. But I only want to talk about one specific thing because I think it will make great conversation.
That's what we're here to do. Great
What
conversation.
happens if
2 minutes?
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Speed competition. Here we go.
Yeah.
Someone next to you sits on the plane. You want to do your own work or you just want to watch a movie. And this one person continuously has a conversation with you.
Okay.
How
we're
do
gonna
you
have to talk.
stop
We're gonna talk
this?
about this. We're gonna have to talk about this next week.
You know exactly what
I know
happened.
exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to shelf this conversation for
I am
next week.
so disappointed. But, you know, we're just going to keep thinking about this.
You know what? Just as a little cliffhanger for people listening, next week we're also going to be talking about what to do when someone puts out their hand to you and you just saw them sneeze in their hand. So you go, achoo, and then they shake out their hand to you.
I don't think anybody does that.
I've seen people do it.
They probably wipe their hands. More.
No wipe. Just a,
I've seen people like
Interesting.
come out. I've seen people come out of the toilet and like go, "Oh yeah, here you go."
yeah. So for those of you who want to tune in next week, please do. You can catch us live on twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And please remember to tell your friends, tell everyone else, and we will see you next week. Have a nice day.